Okay, so the lighting is really awkward. It's bright as fuck outside, but it's shining in my room so weirdly that I can't get like a good picture without like having like a beam of light across my face. Oh, I didn't realize I still have this on. This is from last night. I went to Young Thug concert. It was so fun. Lil Pump opened for Young Thug. It was so fun, you guys. Okay, so to start off the tutorial, first of all, we're going to be going in with this Tarte BB cream. So this BB cream, it is in the color medium because I'm not too dark and I'm not too motherfucking light. So I'm just going to take a pea size. This is a little bit more than pea size. This is a brand new tube, so it comes out pretty fast. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to rub these between my fingers. I don't use a brush to apply my primer usually because what's the point of it? Well, if you see me looking at anything, I'm going to be using my little mirror right here. So I'm just going to take it, rub it between my fingers, and apply it all over my face. And just rub it everywhere. Even bringing it down to my neck. Now that we have that applied, we're going to go in with this Becca foundation. This Becca is in the color No Set. It's called Ultimate Coverage Complexion Cream. I'm loving this foundation right now. This is my go-to foundation. Now that we're going to apply the foundation, I'm just going to go in with the Morphe G2 brush. This one hopefully will be better at applying my foundation. It's more like a big dome brush, not too big though. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my foundation. So to set my foundation, I'm going to go in with my MAC Studio Fix. This is in the color NW35. So it's like pretty much a pretty tan, medium tan color because I am about a medium tan. So what I'm doing is I'm just taking some of the product and I'm applying it to my face like that there. So for my eyebrow stuff, this is what we're going to be using. I love Anastasia Beverly Hills. Her stuff is amazing. Ever since getting my hands on some Anastasia, I've never turned back, and it's a good choice of mine. Itchy. Okay. So this one is going to be the Anastasia Brow Powder Duo, and this one is in the color Chocolate. And then for my brush, I'm going to be using this Benefit brush. My friend actually just recently gave this brush to me, and I love it because I didn't have a spoolie, so I was so happy when he gave it to me, and it was a Benefit brush, so I'm like, hey. Now that all of that is set, we're going to do our eyebrows. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this angled part, and I'm just going to pick up some of the powder on my brush, and I'm always going to start with my bottom line. If I don't start with my bottom line, I always start with this corner on the top, the curve, because I feel like those are the most important points of your eyebrow. Oops. Okay. So I think I'm going to start on this eyebrow because this is my bad eyebrow. Everybody has a bad eyebrow. So when you're going to the front of the eyebrow, you always want to use light, small strokes, just so that it's more like blended in, the kind of ombre-ish, going from lighter to darker. Okay. So this eyebrow is definitely already looking way better than this eyebrow. I told you this is my bad eyebrow. This is the bomb one. So we're going to go in and fix them. For the bottom, I'm going to use concealer. Oh. Okay, so we had some technical difficulties. It's over with now. So, like I was saying, anyways, we're going to clean up my eyebrows now. So, I'm going to be using I'm going to be using this concealer on the bottom. This is the Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer. And then for the top, I'm just going to be going back in with my Becca foundation just because I don't like the super brightness on the top of my eyebrow. Okay, I just had this little concealer brush, but I can't find it no more, so I'm going to use this concealer brush. This is a concealer brush by Morphe in the color, in the number MB10. First, I'm going to go in with my Becca foundation. Yo, I can't fucking talk. I hope they look good, but if not, I'm sorry. For the eyeshadow, we're going to be using the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. This is like one of the first actual palettes that I've had. This thing is so old and broken. I'm actually like missing this whole champagne truffle color and almost out of the creme brulee, which is my favorite color and which is actually one of the colors we're going to be using today. So we're just going to prime my eyelids real quick. I'm going to be using some Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. Okay, so now that we have that applied, we're going to go in with the color Salted Caramel. Let me just show you these because this is kind of... And I'm just taking a fluffy brush and I'm just going to be using this color as my transition color. So now that I have that all over my crease, I'm going to go in with, this is a Morphe M505 brush, and I'm just going to use this to darken my crease. Alright, now I'm just going to go in with a big fluffy brush just to blend those colors all together well. Then I'm going to go back in with that first brush we used with that light brown color just to make the back pop more. And then I'm just using this brush because it didn't blend too well in the corners of my eye, so I'm just using this brush to blend the edges better. There we go. So now we're going to take that gold color and apply it to our eyelids. You can add concealer to make it pop more, but I think it looks pretty good just like this, so this is how I do it. Alright, looking good. So now that we have the eyeshadow done, we're going to go ahead and do our eyeliner. And for the eyeliner, we're going to be using this Tarteist clay paint liner, and this is just in the color black. This is my all-time favorite eyeliner. And then we're going to use this really old e.l.f. Small angled brush to apply it. It's old, but it still works wonderfully. I think it was only $1 and I love it. Oh no. Eyeliner's on. Now it's time for mascara. Bitch, where's my mascara? Here's the mascara, fuck it. Alright, so we're gonna apply some mascara and then we're gonna do lashes. Before we apply the mascara, we're actually gonna use some lashes. So, not use some lashes, we're gonna let the glue dry on the lashes for about 30 seconds. So these are the lashes that I'm gonna be using. These are the Ardell Wispies. Pretty cute. Like them a lot. I love the wispy lashes. I love the my favorite wispies are by Kiss, but Ardell has some pretty good ones too. And then this glue, we're going to be using Duo Glue. This one came from a package. I'm just using it because it actually has a top. My other one does not. Now, while we let that dry, we're going to apply our mascara. And this one I'm using L'Oreal False Lash Wings. Some people color lashes. I don't, and I'm not going to. So I'm going to just go ahead and pop on my lashes now. Those are applied nicely. Okay, so now that we have our eyelashes applied, we're going to go ahead and we're going to go in to do the highlight and contour. So to do the highlight, I'm going to be using that same Tarte concealer that I used earlier. To blend it out, I'm going to be using this MAC stippled brush. I'm not a big fan of forehead makeup, so I tried to use the least amount of makeup on my forehead as possible. Okay, so now that that is blended out, enough to my liking, I hope enough to the camera's liking, if you know what I mean. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna contour. So for me contouring, I'm gonna be using the Shade to Light palette. This thing is so old, fucking ancient. This is just as old as my Too Faced palette, but I love this thing. This is like, I have not contoured with anything else besides this, like almost never, other than to try out new methods. But I keep going back to this because this is the best thing in the world. I actually just bought a new one, which I will show you guys on my haul. Being interrupted so rudely. I'm trying to fucking finish. Babe, seriously, and I only have a certain amount of time left, so hurry up and get out of my room.
For what?
On my camera, there's only 27 minutes left of recording time.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with this middle shade. I'm just gonna take this color and go into my cheeks. Okay, so I am done contouring. Now I'm going to go in with blush. For my blush, I'm going to be using this Avon Glow. Really pretty color. Okay, she keeps fucking interrupting me. But anyways, I'm going to go in with this Avon Glow. This is bronzing pearls. I love this so much. I've had this forever. Look at my dog chewed this brush. I would be using another brush, but they're all hella dirty. So I'm just going to use this brush because I still like it. And I'm just going to get some product on my brush. I'm going to go in the apples of my cheek and work my way back. Okay, now that we have that done, we're going to go in for the highlighter. For the highlighter, I use this Ulta Illuminating Powder. And then I'm going to go in with this fan brush. Alright, so we're gleaming, looking bomb. We still got a couple more steps though. What we're gonna do next is we're gonna put some eyeshadow underneath my waterline and then apply mascara. And I'm not gonna put anything onto my waterline because I haven't put anything onto my waterline in years. And why am I gonna start now? I'm gonna take this really small, this is super small fluffy brush that I have, and I'm just gonna use this to apply some eyeshadow underneath my waterline. Alright, there we are. Okay, so we have 2 more steps. Second to last step is we're going to apply some lipstick. We applied that chapstick earlier to keep our lips moisturized. Now we're going to apply this lipstick. This is a matte lipstick. It's a Too Faced Melted Matte. Since it's matte, it's going to dry my lips, so that is why I made sure to apply some fucking chapstick. That's why I made sure to apply some fucking chapstick. It's gonna dry my lips. Oh yeah, this is in the color Cool Girl. Alright, so now that we applied the lipstick, to make this lipstick pop, we're going to go back in with that goldish color and we're going to apply it on top. And it's going to look so cute, you guys. And what I love about using the Too Faced palette to do this is that they taste so good. Like, their eyeshadows taste so good. So when I accidentally lick my lips, it just tastes amazing. Alright guys, so we have one last step. The last step is going to be to apply our setting spray. For our setting spray, we're going to be using this Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. And I'm just going to hold it arm's length back from my face and I'm going to spray 5 to 10 pumps. And then just air dry it real quick. Alright, and we are done with my makeup. I hope you guys enjoyed.